Goals by John Blake in the first half and by George Webb and Steve Smith in the second half gave Wimborne Town a fairly comfortable win 3-0 at Paulton Rovers tonight. A result that moves the Magpies possibly up to second place in the league, depending on the result at Cirencester Town. Boss Steve Cuss made 2 changes to the starting lineup, both of them enforced, with Sean Bryan being unavailable. Adam Costello came into the back 4 to partner Nathan Pepper-Annan. And with both Wimborne's first-string goalkeepers, Jason Harville and Dan Ackerman, injured, Steve Cuss drafted in the ex-Bashley keeper David Elm, and Elmo had an excellent game, never put a foot wrong. On a very wet night in Avon in front of 124 fans, the game started quietly with an awful lot of passes being misplaced, and that was the pattern for the rest of the game. The first half, the first 20 minutes belonged to the home team, but then Wimborne settled down and dominated the second half of the first period. And the breakthrough goal came right on the break when a Mickey Hubbard corner from the right was met with ace forehead with John Blake, and his header was unstoppable as it flashed past the home keeper. So 1-0 to the Magpies at half-time. The second half, Wimborne, again, as they have done in the past, stepped up the pace and scored their second goal midway through the half from the best move of the game. Kevin Gill was released down the right, and his low cross broke to George Webb 8 yards out, and Webby made no mistake, smashing it into the net. From then on, it was Wimborne, I should say, Wimborne had to bring on Steve Smith on 12 minutes in the first half after Tom Jeffs had suffered a dead leg, and let's hope that injury isn't as bad as the dead leg suffered by Dan Ackerman on Saturday at home to Cirencester. Anyway, 2-0 to Wimborne midway through the second half, and for the rest of the game we played out the half without any major alarms at the back. And right in the closing minute, Matt Kemble, who'd come on as a substitute for Jamie Davidson 5 minutes earlier, made an excellent break down the left, and his intelligent cutback was met by Steve Smith, who took it round the goalkeeper and planted it into the empty net. So a very satisfying night for Steve Cuss and the lads, and it finished Paulton Rovers 0, Wimborne Town 3. Next up for Wimborne Town, it's away to Clevedon Town on Saturday, a coach going from Cuthbury. Phone the club if you want to be on it. See you there.